Hello guys, welcome to another FU Money. Today's Saturday. We are finally getting back to the live streams. I hope there are no problems or issues with everything going on here in the new studio, but let's see how that goes. So let me just put the ticker here, and today we are going to have questions live. So please, guys, if you have questions, let's do it. The purpose of the live stream today is just to answer questions, and while doing that, of course, some live analysis of Bitcoin too. So let's see how it goes, and let's wait for people to join. I'm just setting all the stuff here still, so you guys know already if anything goes wrong, it's because I'm still getting used to the new gear. So bear with me, and I apologize in advance already. So let's check who is here. People are joining already. Okay. So let's see here. So as you guys can see now, your questions will be on the stream. I will put them on screen so that everyone can see what you are asking, and it's also easier for me to answer the questions. This is a nice addition we have here. So hi, Hugo. We have someone from Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I was there. I was there already, Vanda. So it's a very, very nice country, by the way. Let's see who else. Nunu is with us also. And I have Jose here. And someone writing in Portuguese, but I will, of course, translate for you guys that don't speak Portuguese. He's saying the image of the channel is great. One of the best I've ever seen. Congratulations. Thank you, Nunu. I guess first question. So we are touching the 20-week SMA. Yeah, I guess that's what you mean by WMA. So the 20-period SMA, of course, we can take a look at this. Let's just wait for some more people to join. But as I said before, I guess on the Telegram group, I said already that when we cross over the 20-period SMA on the weekly charts, of course, I'm expecting a bit of a retracement after that, as actually I think the last time I looked was just a few minutes ago before I started the stream, and we are retracing a bit and then finding support again on top of the 20-week SMA and continuing up. So it's like crossing a barrier, and then you get back a bit again, and then you continue up. So that's what I'm expecting from crossing the 20-week period SMA. But in any case, let's see what happens. But as soon as we get to the charts, so let me check some other messages. So Andre is asking me if I am selling Ethereum now to buy BTC. Not yet. As I said before, also in many other streams, I'm waiting for the 0.1 mark on Ethereum to exchange it for Bitcoin. I already did some exchange of some part of my Ethereum when it got to 0.81, and next milestone is 0.1. So 10 Ethereums, 1 Bitcoin. That's my next mark. So that's probably when I'm going to start exchanging Ethereum again for Bitcoin. Let's see some more questions. So Paulo is saying hi. So I guess Wanda lives in Punta Cana. So Wanda, inform us, are you Portuguese? Are you Spanish? Are you a local from Dominican Republic? Because if you are a local, you write Portuguese also. I'm just curious. And Hugo saying power image on the iMac. Yeah, I also have a 4K screen in front of me, and it's looking really, really good. I hope everything is okay. I hope the stream is not failing or, throttling or anything like that. I mean, YouTube says that the stream is okay. So if you guys have anything you would like to say about the stream, just tell me on the chat, and I will try to adjust because everything here is new. I will try to publish a picture of what is in front of me, guys. You will be crazy about this. Anyway, let's go. Definitely must start to watch on the computer. Well, I guess if you have a nice screen on your computer, you will get a much, much better image of the show. So let's see some more messages. Yeah, most of the time I watch it on cell phone reproducing to the TV. Yeah, you lose some quality there. So if you have, for example, if you have an Apple TV or a Chromecast connected to your TV, and if the TV is at least 1080p, sorry, then you will not lose quality. But if you AirPlay to the TV from an iPhone or from Android or something like that, you will lose some quality because it compresses the image while transmitting over AirPlay. So if you really want a nice image, you can connect the computer directly to your TV or an Apple TV or a Chromecast or something like that. You will not lose. If you connect it over HDMI, you will not lose any of the quality. So Pedro is saying boas. That means hi, Hugo. Hi, Pedro. Let's see here. Wanda said, I'm Portuguese, and Wanda lives in Punta Cana. Wow, I wish. That's a very, very nice place. I was there in holidays a few years ago, and I really, really enjoyed Punta Cana. So thank you for watching, Wanda, and you live in a very, very beautiful place. Very nice weather, warm ocean water, and all that. I was amazed. I was 2 weeks in Punta Cana, so it was very, very good. Thank you for saying that, for telling us where you live. Claudio sends us. Top notch. So I guess, guys, you are enjoying the new quality, right? So that's good. That's good. Let's see if you have any questions for the charts, and let's see if some more people joins us also. So Hugo Santos says, hi, Hugo. Are you the guy I know from motorbikes? Just tell us if you are, because I have a friend. Sorry, guys. I have a friend from years ago that used to ride bikes with me also, and that's his name too. So I don't know if this is you or not, but inform us. He's saying top stream, top perfect. Okay, question. What shall we expect from BTC between today and tomorrow? Wow, I forgot my crystal ball, man. Let's see. Maybe we should go to the charts. Let's see if I'm not, if I don't make any mistakes here. Sorry for that. Okay. So, and let me take the ticker also off. Too many buttons, guys. Sorry for that. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to the long-term chart here to see if we can answer that question. Maybe, yeah, let's leave the question there. It's easier. So that's the question. And let's see. I've been so busy trying to get all this to work that I did not pay attention to the charts for a long time as I used to. I mean, I was all day just looking at charts and trying to understand what's going on. So now I have reduced the time I spend on charts every day. So sometimes I just have to look again and again to try to find the stuff we need. So let's see. So guys, as you know, this white line here, this is the long-term trend that started here around the 20 of March last year. So this is what I call the second second part of the bull cycle. So this is when it starts when the COVID was on the news and there was this big crash. Then it touches the point where exactly Bitcoin price started to distantiate from the green, which is the long-term trend of Bitcoin. And I call this white line the second part of the cycle, of the bull cycle that we are now living, the 2021 cycle. So we went below this second part of the cycle, and this was supporting the price since the crash, since the 64,000 all-time high. Then you guys, I plotted the line from the COVID crash to this second point here. I hope you guys can see the charts very well, but let's see what's your feedback later. So I plotted this line up much before the price action went to these prices here around 40, 50, 60,000. So this, I got the confirmation that this second trend line that I have here, the white line, was good when after the first crash, it supported the price for many, many times. So if we zoom in here, it supported the price one first time, 2 times here, and 3 times there, and only was broken to the downside at the 4th time. So the trend line, in my opinion, is good. What happens now, and it continues to be good, because as you see here, we had a retracement. The first time we tried to, when we got out of this wedge and went up again, we started to retrace the first time we touched that trend line over there. So the point now is, are we able to break the trend line again at the second try or not? So it's not easy to, guys, you know, to guess the future. So I'm not trying to guess the future here, and no one knows what will happen tomorrow. Today is Saturday, tomorrow is the close of the week, and no one knows how the week will close. What I'm expecting here is, as the bull cycle is so strong since we started here to come out of the wedge, I'm expecting that the strength of the bulls here will try to break this at the second or third attempt of the trend line. So we have resistance. Let me go back. We have resistance between the 40 and 42K. So the 40K is around here. This was broken already. And as you guys can see, there was some consolidation around the 40, 41. And then we broke the 42.5, which was one of the marks I wanted to see broken in order to start to see Bitcoin going up again. So in this case, I'm not expecting an easy way to break this trend line again to the upside. But as the bulls are so strong right now, and we can see that by the, you know, every time there's a retracement, the amount of time needed to go back to the same place is very, very short. So the bulls are buying, the retail is buying again, and everyone is trying to trend follow this uptrend that is now starting. So I'm expecting this to be broken, if not at the second try, which is the one we have right now, and you guys can see already that we have been above the trend line for some time. Now we came back again, and now we are sitting exactly on top of the trend line. But if this is not broken at the second try, which is this one, I'm expecting the third attempt to break this trend line and to send us back to the upside. The next big resistance will be around the 48 46 to 48. And this will be because of the support that this area of the chart showed here when the first retracement after the 64,000 all-time high came back down and formed this V-shaped recovery here before going again up, and this transformed this area of the 46 to 48 in support. Now we are below that, so now we are going to have a bit of resistance trying to cross again above 46 to 48. So if you ask me what is going to happen during the weekend, I'm expecting a bit of a retracement if we don't break the trend line, the white line you guys see here, at the second try. So if we cannot break it at the second try during this weekend, I'm expecting a bit of retracement again, some consolidation, and then a third attempt to break those levels above the 43,000. So that's what I'm actually expecting right now. If this is continuing to be bullish as we have seen in the past few days, then it's very, very probable that we can break the trend line at the second try and probably see some new highs tomorrow before the close of the week. But as you guys know, I cannot guess the future, so I don't know on which try we will break the trend line or we will break the resistance. I can only tell you that I'm not expecting an easy task for Bitcoin to cross this trend line right now. So we can also check here the, let's see. So this is the daily chart. We are still on a green 3 of 9. So this means that the MRI indicator is expecting at least a few more candles of upside. Me too, I'm also expecting a few more candles of upside, and I probably, if we are able to break this, continue around this level, and we continue to break this resistance here, I'm expecting us to be going to the 46, 48 by the time we are around the 7th or 8th candle on the MRI, daily MRI, of course. So on the count, I'm expecting to have at least a 7 or 8 green count on this uptrend. And then we, of course, are facing a very, very difficult task around the 48,000. So this one will be easier than the 48. So I'm expecting a small consolidation probably today. If the bulls continue strong as they have been in the past few days, probably tomorrow we will see a new high here. But also don't forget that on the daily chart, we are now facing the 200 period SMA, which is going sideways. So this is the purple line that you guys see here. And this was the first time that we went down. So I guess the 200 SMA will also, together with the resistance that we have been facing around 40, 42.5, 43, this will face, Bitcoin will face a bit of resistance here. So I'm not expecting an easy task, as I said. It's probable that we will continue to try during the weekend to break this 200 period SMA and finally break above the 44,000. Then I'm expecting some kind of a freeway to 46, 48, but then we will face big resistance, and this will not come tomorrow for sure. So I was answering the question. I hope I helped the... who was asking this, by the way? Hugo Santos was asking this. So thank you for the first question. And let's go back to here and put... So let's see some more questions or comments. Claudio, that's too much quality. Yeah. I hope that my investment is paying off and the quality is actually very, very good. So let's see how that goes. So Pedro is asking, is this the beginning of a new bull market cycle? No, this is not the beginning. This is the continuation. I said this many, many, many times. We were never out of the bull cycle. Guys, I said this so many times in the videos before. When too many people were saying that because we crashed from 64 to 30K, we were now starting a bear market, I said this is not a bear market. If you are waiting to see Bitcoin around 20K, you just pull a chair and feel comfortable, because you will not see 20K so soon or so easily again. Guys, the bottom was clear around 28.8, 30K. I said many times, this is still a bull market. It's not a bear market. So actually answering this question is, we are not beginning anything because we are still in a bull market. This was just a retracement. And of course, you guys were used to have retracements when we had the all-time high of 2017, and this was around 20K. And of course, there was a retracement of 85%, if I'm not mistaken, 85% until we got back down to 3K. We just crashed 56% right now, 56%. This was a retracement of half the price, basically. And you want to consider this a bear market? No, this was never a bear market. I was also on Hard Fork Cafe 8 days ago, so past Saturday. And I also said that I never said that we were in a bear market. I always said that probably we will go into a bear market if we cannot go back above and form the bottom around 28K. So if we go back to 20 or below 20, then I will consider this a bear market. But I never said that we are in a bear market, because we never went there. We never went to 20K or below. And it's not because of a few weeks of retracement and 56% of retracement that I will consider this a bear market. There are many, many other implications or signals that have to be triggered before I can say this is a bear market. So the answer is no, this is not the beginning of a new bull market cycle. This is the same cycle. We are still in a bull market. This was just a retracement. And now we are continuing up to see what happens if we are going for a third range boundary on the Pro Indicators strategy, or if we are going to break the all-time high and continue to 6 digits. So let's see how that goes. Some more questions. Pedro is saying we have a friend in common. Oh yeah, I know, I know Chihuahua. Yeah, he's close to me. I don't know if you are also in the south, but we are in the same city right now. Okay, so Hugo Santos is saying that no, he's not the guy that I'm a friend of mine from the bikes world. Okay. Charts are top. I guess this is because I asked if everyone was seeing the charts okay, and I still don't know, because you know I have a 4K monitor in front of me, but I'm streaming in 1080p, so there's a you know, sometimes I see it better on the monitor, but when it goes out, people sometimes don't see it very well. Pedro is saying the best TA. Thank you, Pedro. Already answered my question. I hope so. Soup. Hey, Tiago. Tiago is one of the moderators here in the channel, also with Alexander. And there's one person missing here. I don't know what happened to him. I hope everything is okay. But Bichimoku is not on the channel, is not on the live stream, sorry. So I don't know what happened to him, but I hope everything is okay. He's also one of the moderators of the channel. I hope he sends us a message soon saying what's happening. He has been out for a week already. Hey, Magis. He's saying hi. Hi to you. The video quality. What's happening with the video quality? Let's see. YouTube says it's excellent. Olivier Santos is saying something is going on with the video quality. I don't know what. Maybe you can tell me. Or also, it can be on your end, of course. So if you have a slow internet connection, you can have some delays on the video. But in my end, it's saying excellent connection and everything looks okay. So I don't know. Marco is asking, so Monday it's a good day to buy more Bitcoin. So as I said, I think I answered this question a few days ago. Let me go back to the charts here. I just don't like the ticker when I'm analyzing the charts, and it will be a bit confusing for you guys also. So I will turn off the ticker when we go to the charts. So what I said before, I was trying to, where was that? Yeah, so exactly here you guys can see it better. So I guess I was answering a question from someone in a previous video, and the person asked me, is this a good time to buy Bitcoin? And she asked me, it was on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken, she asked me if this was a good time to buy Bitcoin, and we were exactly around 42 something, 42,000, 42,200. And this hadn't yet happened, this retracement here and this second leg up. So what happened was, I said, well, we are now at resistance, and you never buy resistance and you never buy support. So unless the support is, of course, on the gray area of the context channel. So this was the time to buy, of course. The blue triangle here was the time to buy. And I was asked if this was a good time to buy around here at this top. And of course, the red triangle was not here yet. But as you guys know, you never buy when the price action is actually going for the resistance. Because of course there will be retracements, and at least one retracement every time you achieve or you get to a resistance, there's always at least one retracement. And of course, if this girl had bought the Bitcoin around here, she would have gone down a lot, and then only after some time this would be overcome, this price action around this place, and now going up. So as I said before in that video, you never buy when you get to resistances, or you never buy, or you never sell also when you get to supports and stuff like that. So the resistance / support is never an area to buy or sell. The areas to buy or sell are the gray areas around here, and then to sell the gray areas on top around here. Or to take profit, of course. If this is a bull market, you are not going to sell your entire positions, but if you expect to make some money in case there is a big retracement again, of course, the good areas to take profit are the ones on gray. So if I just go, let me just try to zoom a bit like this. So the good area to buy was, of course, the blue triangle here, this green candle, especially because it was coming out of the ranging channel, and the good areas to take profit or to sell your positions if you are interested in selling the complete position, 100% of your position, or if you have more positions bought in different times. So this is the area to sell, of course, or to take profit. Here was the time to buy. The blue triangle indicates the time to buy. So that's the answer I have. Of course, we are now in the dump zone. If you guys know this already, if you have been watching my videos, we are exactly in the middle. We are exactly in the middle of the channel, the context channel here. So this is not a very good time to buy. But this is also a very good indication, by the way. Thank you for the question, because I came to the Pro Indicators framework. And here you have the red line. This red line was the trend. If you connect the two tops here, the all-time high top with the second top here, and you have this ray coming down in red, because this is, of course, a bearish trend line. this is the point where we broke that trend line. So for the first time, we broke the trend line since the all-time high. And this is a very good signal. This is a very good sign also of the bullishness of Bitcoin right now. So we went up, and you guys see here, this is extremely interesting. This is also the point where the trend line you saw in the previous video, in the previous chart, was coming, the white trend line coming here, and the trend line, this red trend line on Pro Indicators, exactly at the same position. They intersect, and the price came down for a retracement, and now broke the red trend line and is now trying to break the white trend line. So this is a very interesting position here. I hope Bitcoin is able to break the trend line and the red trend line and the white trend line from the other chart that you guys saw. Let me just go back to it so you guys see. So this is the white trend line here. And we are now exactly sitting on top of that trend line. And this is the trend line that comes from the COVID crash. And this one here is the red trend line that comes from the all-time high and touches the second high that we had after that one. So if you guys remember the previous chart, the white trend line is exactly at the point where we are in the price action and is coming this way. And the red trend line is coming this way. And we broke the red and now trying to break the white. So this is a confluence of very important trend lines here. And of course, if we are able during the weekend to break this, of course, Monday will be a nice time to buy because I'm expecting Bitcoin price action to go up at least to close to this gray area, which is the resistance context. So if you want to get in and you see that the resistance here is broken, you will have at least an interval of, let's say, from $2,000 to $4,000 that would be an easier way for Bitcoin to go up. I never recommend to buy in the middle of the context. My recommendation is always to buy at supports in the context. So here, the blue triangle was the best opportunity to buy, or this one around here at 28.8. So this was the best time to buy. But if you want to add to some positions you already have or something like that, I would wait for the resistance to be broken and the white trend line also to be broken. And if I see Bitcoin going up in a much easier way than it's trying to go up now, then of course you can trend follow. But it's not recommendable. It's not something I would recommend to buy in the middle of the channel. So I guess you have your answer. So let's go back. Let's see, any more questions? Yeah, agree. Zooming out is easy to see that. Continuation of a bull market. Yep, that's what I've been saying a lot of times. I always zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out, guys. That's what I always say. I sometimes forget to look at the camera, so I'm looking at the screen. So I apologize for that, guys, but I'm still getting used to this. Pedro, I'm from Porto. Hello to Porto in the north of Portugal. Glad to see you guys here. I bet you are also a Hard Fork Cafe follower, being from the north. Let's see. I don't think any of us are prepared for what's about to happen in the second half of 2021. I hope, Jose, I hope you mean that we are not prepared for the really fast way that we are going to get to 6 digits Bitcoin. I hope that's what you mean. Check Ethereum Bitcoin, please. Okay. I guess you read my message on Telegram when I said try to avoid shitcoins questions. But anyway, let's go. Let's see what's happening, because it's of my interest too to see how Ethereum is going. So let's see Ethereum, Bitcoin. Oh, it's on 0.07. And this is the daily chart. So let me try to see the weekly here. And I will zoom out a bit because that candle is really screwing up my chart, because as you guys see, there is this glitch candle here. I don't understand why they didn't take this out of the chart on Coinbase yet, but every time this candle appears here, it of course compresses the entire chart. So I have to make it like that so that we can see the chart properly. So what am I expecting here for Ethereum? Let's see. I'm bullish. I'm bullish, guys. On the weekly chart of Ethereum, I'm bullish. So this is the previous all-time high, and this was around July 2017 when, I guess it's July, yeah. So let me just remove the message. So I can see the dates better. No, it was June 2017. And then we had all this period of bear market. I am bullish. This is a bullish configuration here, guys. So the best time to buy it, let's see where this was going here. So this was the lowest point of the Fibonacci retracement here. We are now being rejected around 38. That's exactly what I was expecting when I plotted this, and we were not even close to get there. So I plotted this Fibonacci retracement here and to the lowest point of Ethereum versus Bitcoin, so the pair Ethereum Bitcoin, and we were, I don't remember, but we were middle beginning of the year probably when I did this, and of course we got to the 38.2 and we were rejected. So now we are going for a second retry of the 38, and I'm expecting that we pass that as we also passed around here. So this is a bullish structure, as you guys know. You can see the previous structure. This previous structure is exactly the same. I'm expecting the second try of this level to be broken. So if you guys look at the same structure here, I'm expecting the 38.2 to be broken. And I'm expecting Ethereum to go at least to, let's go here, the 61.8, which would take Ethereum to 0.11. So it's very, very probable that we will see Ethereum at this level. Let's go back here and see where is that. So the 100% is there. This is the 61. Yeah, 61 is the next level for me. 61.8, as you guys can see here, previously this was resistance when we had the second leg up after the all-time high. We also retraced around the 61.8. This will be, for me, the next level for Ethereum. If we can achieve that 0.11, this is the point where I will sell my Ethereum for Bitcoin, I hope with good profit. So on the weekly chart, I am bullish because we have the same kind of structure that will, for the second time, retry the 38.2 level. And I'm expecting Ethereum to continue to go up, especially because all this craziness about the new London hard fork. I'm expecting Ethereum to continue up, at least to revisit the 61.8 on the weekly chart. So that's my analysis for you. Let's go back to Bitcoin here. And to let me check real time what's happening, because I have some stuff here which is important. So Okay, yeah, that's it. So this is the 4 hour, and let's save it. So going back, guys, by the way, let me just remind you, and of course I will put a message now. Now I have lots of graphics to play with. This is amazing. I can do anything now. So let me just remind you guys, for those who are not yet in the Telegram group, here it is. We have a Telegram group where you can be 24 hours a day discussing Bitcoin and shitcoins and whatever you want around the crypto universe, cryptoverse, sorry. So this is the link that you can use to join the Telegram group. I just put it on screen, and it's HTTPS, of course, t.me/FU money. If you go to that address, you will be taken to a page, a Telegram page, where you can join the group automatically. And please, guys, join the group, increase the number of people there, and let's have fun and discuss any time of the day. You can post your questions and talk to other members. And of course, I'm also on the Telegram group a lot of time during the day when I'm not sleeping and when I'm not live streaming or not recording. So if you want to join the group, here it is. It's also on the ticker. If you see it now, it's going down here. So if you didn't have time to catch the message, you can always wait for the ticker, and you'll see the same URL there to join the Telegram group. Okay, what else? Let's see some more messages. Video is God. I think a no is missing there. Video is good. Yeah, but video is God is also a nice way to put it. You have the best setup and quality these days on YouTube on crypto. Don't worry, your quality is hardcore quality. And the ARM. Thank you, Hugo. And thank you. Let's see more. Hey, Umberto, I was missing you since a long time ago, since my last live stream, I guess. Welcome to the new live stream, and I hope you are enjoying. So, are you still in Ireland, man? Tell us something. It's just blurry in my hand. I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry. Video quality is good, but I always have to change it from 140p. Well, man, I'm streaming 1080p 60 frames a second, so I don't know. I don't know how you have to set it up on your end, but by the way, nice layout. Well, if you're talking about the ticker, yeah, and all the things here, this was a lot of time to set up, man. Audio video quality, excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Magis. This is Magis is also an OG in this channel. He is one of the oldest followers here, so nice to see you, man. Target price, show the price. Target price, show the price. What price? What chart are you talking about? Sorry. If you can rewrite your question, please explain it a bit further so I can understand what price you're talking about. That's what I asked because we broke on that line, so I want to buy more to hodl. Yeah, so as I explained, Marco, it's never a good thing to buy, to try to follow the trend in the middle of the context channel, because it's the dump zone. It can go either way. It can go 50% up. It's 50% probabilities to go up, 50% to go down. So you never know what's going to happen. it's much easier if you buy the lowest part of the context channel, or if you take profit at the top part of the trend of the context channel, which is the resistance context. Considering that we are now breaking resistance, I would, if I don't mind the risk, I would, of course, with a small position, not very, very invested now in a lot of money, I would, of course, try to follow the trend, at least to the next resistance, and then take profit. But it's not something I would recommend to everyone. So I would recommend that to people that are used to the markets, that have some experience doing that. But for people that are not really 24 hours a day looking at the markets, I would not recommend to follow the trend inside the context channel. Not mentioned. Ricardo, no worries, man, no worries. Thank you too for watching the channel. We have a rookie question. When trading, is it better to trade, for example, ADA USDT or ADA BTC? Well, that's an interesting question. When I started in the markets with Bitcoin and all the rest, it was the only way to trade shitcoins was to buy them with Bitcoin, because you didn't have many exchanges with the pairs USDT something or something USDT. So if you wanted to buy ADA, you had to use Bitcoin to buy ADA. You had to send your Bitcoin to some exchange where you have those shitcoins, and then you, for you to buy them, you had to use Bitcoin, because they would not accept bank transfers or credit cards or anything like that. So the only way to send some money there was to send Bitcoin. So they didn't have, in those days, they didn't have the pairs some shitcoin / USDT. Now, most of the exchanges accept bank transfers, and you can buy all the coins you want in the world with USDT or any other stable coin. So I guess it depends on, for me, for example, when I started to mine Ethereum was just with the purpose. The final purpose and the final goal was always to exchange my Ethereum for Bitcoin when the ratio on the pair BTC ETH was good. So for me, it's good when, you know, looking at the past, when Ethereum gets to the 0.1 level. That means using 10 Ethereums, I get 1 Bitcoin. But for some other people, they like to trade in dollars and control better control their finance or their portfolio, calculating all the winnings in US dollars. So this today, I guess this is a bit of what's better for you. Is it better for you to control everything you have in your portfolio in dollars? Or is it better for you to control Bitcoin in dollars, in dollar factor, and the other shitcoins in Bitcoin factor? So I guess it's a bit what it's better for you, and is it easier for you to control your portfolio in that way or not? I prefer, because I come from the day when we couldn't use dollars to buy shitcoins, I prefer to calculate all my shitcoins in Bitcoin terms. So it's easier for me to understand what Ethereum means by doing 0.08, 0.05, 0.1. For me, it's much easier because I calculate all my portfolio in Bitcoin terms, not in dollars. So that's easier for me to do it that way. But if it's easier for you to calculate in US dollars, then by any means, just use USDT, and you can buy. Of course, I don't recommend Tether to anyone because that's also a big scam. But anyway, if you wanna, I never had. I only had USDT when I was trading futures on Binance, and I stopped that a long time ago already. So, and this was for a short period of time. So I can say that for many, many years that I've been in the crypto space, I used Tether probably once or twice just to have the futures traded on Binance, and that's it. I never touch in Tether. Nothing in my portfolio remains in Tether, and I think that's a big mistake if people hold to Tether for a long time, because someday it will explode. But that's my opinion. I mean, it's up to you what you do with your own money. I'm not financial advisor. Actually, it's on the ticker. Down here on the ticker this is not financial advice, so that I never forget to say it. But guys, I will not touch Tether, and I will not touch any shitcoins. So I'm trying to get all my portfolio into Bitcoin. And for me, it's easier to calculate all the pairs in Bitcoin terms. So if it's easier for you to calculate in dollars, then you should use dollars to buy ADA or any other coins that you like. Humberto is, of course I am. That's good, man. I guess you're much better than we here, because this country is going crazy right now with all the COVID rules and all that crazy stuff. The weather is good, rain and more rain. Well, if I know Ireland because I live there, yeah, it should be rainy now. I know that. But it's still a very, very nice country. I really enjoyed being there. I was living in Ireland for almost a year. I was working and living there. Recently, 2016, 2017. It depends on your bandwidth. I don't know what you're talking about. So is this because of the video quality or something? Sometimes I take some time to get to your messages on chat, so I don't know what we were talking about when I get to that message. So please, guys, when you write the message, mention the topic, or if something in particular, mention it, because otherwise I will not know what's the message about, what the message is about. Now I see the quality on the phone is not good related with the PC. I changed the PC and it's really, really good quality. Yeah, well, it depends on your phone. If you have a very, very good quality screen on your phone, you should see it. For example, if this is an iPhone, one of the most recent iPhones, I've been checking the stream on the iPhone and it's top quality on that screen too. Luigi says, hi Hugo, congrats for the great work you have been doing. Quick question, did you already take a look at Fever? Nope. Sorry, no, I have not. I don't know that. I recommend always trade BTC pair, otherwise you could be winning in terms of USD, but losing big time in BTC terms. Exactly. So this is something I should have said also, so I forgot to mention it. Sorry for that. You can, for example, if you buy, let's say you buy ADA with dollars, but ADA is going up against Bitcoin a lot more than going up in dollars. So you would make much more money if you would trade it in BTC terms than USD terms. So, but basically you have to consider that too. In other words, you would be better just buying BTC and holding. Exactly as predicted. This is the best option, man. Of course. If you want to be secure, buy Bitcoin and hodl it. That's it. You don't need to worry about any other coins. You don't need to worry about Tether. You don't need to worry about all of that crap. So Bitcoin is for sure the most secure blockchain, the most secure coin, the less risky coin in all the coins, cryptoverse or space, as you want to call it. So don't forget, you should always invest in Bitcoin, at least, even if you are a shitcoiner also. If you like shitcoins, at least 70 to 80% of your portfolio should be Bitcoin. And that way, you will never lose your money. Because even if all the shitcoins go to, die or something else happens, you will still have 80% of your investment or 70% of your investment, and it will cover all the losses from the shitcoins. So that's what I tell people all the time. If you have a portfolio with different coins, not just Bitcoin, then make Bitcoin for sure at least 70 to 80% of your portfolio. Shitcoins were created to take your Bitcoin. Stablecoins were created to obfuscate that fact. That's a good one, man. I should use it on my Twitter. That's exactly what shitcoins are for. Shitcoins are created to take your money, and stablecoins are created to obfuscate that fact. That's a very good one. By the way, I lived in Ranelagh, Dublin. I was a bit south of Dublin. Jesus, I forgot the name. I was working in Dublin too, but I was living south of Dublin in... I forgot the name of that place. Let me check here if I can see it. If I still have the address here on my phone. Rathmichael, County Dublin. So this is where I used to live. So this is very, very close. Actually, it's very, very close to another place. I was trying to remember exactly the name of that place, but where is it? I cannot find it now. But it's really south of Dublin. It's closer to Bray. So let's see. Yeah. I don't remember the exact name of that place where I used to live, but I know that one you mentioned. Guys, more questions? Anyone has any more questions? Let's see. I've been on air for 1 hour and 5 minutes. Any more questions? I was referring to bandwidth because YouTube adapts quality to your available bandwidth. Oh, if you're talking about my bandwidth. No. My bandwidth is 1 gigabit downstream and 400 megabits upstream. It's the top connection of Mel. So, of course, the only one that matters is the upstream in my case, which is 400 megabits. I have fiber optics connection here at this place. So, of course, I'm not even using 10% of that. I'm streaming around 9 megabits per second, and I have 400. So there's a lot of space there in that cable. I can confirm that 80% BTC, it's keeping me on the green portfolio level, of course. And I bet if you consider only the other 20%, you are losing money, right? If you consider only your portfolio, the 20% you have on shitcoins, you are losing money. I have a butterfly here near me. So another message, but we can make some small cap shitcoin trades to do bigger gains and then trade pair Bitcoin, right? This is a good way. Well, I cannot say that's not a good way, because I also decided to mine Ethereum to exchange that for Bitcoin. So, but I'm not buying any shit. I never spent any money except right in the beginning. I guess 2017, maybe just sometime after I started. I bought a few shitcoins, but then really fast, I made money, and really fast I decided to trade them for Bitcoin again. So I still have a few small bags, which I don't really care because it's not even 1% of my portfolio. But the bigger part of my portfolio, which is not Bitcoin, is Ethereum only. And I will exchange it soon when we get to 0.1 or 0.11. The other shitcoins I have are just remains of the bags I had in 2017-18. And as soon as I made good money with them, I exchanged everything for Bitcoin. So I don't really have much in shitcoins except for Ethereum, which represents about, I would say, 17% of my portfolio right now, maybe 18%. So I'm about to exchange that soon. As soon as we get to the 61.8 Fibonacci level, the 0.11, of course. So with that in mind, I'm not really worried, because all the rest is like less than 1%, and I just keep it just to, you know, maybe one day some crazy shitcoin will go to 1000x, and then I can sell it. Even having almost nothing, it can represent something in the future. I don't know, but I will not keep them. I'm not dealing with shitcoins. "99% of people lose money trading." Well, I'm not in those 99% for sure. I've been making money since 2017 steadily and sustainably and in a very healthy way. So I don't work, I just trade. I don't have a job. I don't have a daytime job. I mean, 9 to 5. I don't work for anyone else. I work for myself, trading and streaming. And of course, streaming doesn't give me any money because we did not achieve even the 4,000 hours of public watched videos in my channel. So I'm not making any money with YouTube. I'm spending money with YouTube. I'm not making any money. But I'm living on trading since 2017, 100% full time. So I'm not part of those 99% for sure. But I think you are a bit mistaken there. It's not 99%. I would say it's somewhere from 50 to 70% probably. A lot of people lose money. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, I'm trying to think about that. I would say 50 to 70% of people lose money trading, but for someone to win money in the market, someone else has to lose. So that's the cycle. It's like poker. It's game theory. I meant that to me, the stream always starts with 140 and I have to change it manually. After that, it keeps what I choose. Oh, okay. So I don't know what kind of device you are using, but every time I see my videos on YouTube, it opens immediately on 1080p 60 frames. So I don't know. And my phone also the same. But I guess I also configured my default settings to open on HD all the time. So. Oh, yeah. The users also have so on the user's end, of course, they have to have bandwidth, downstream bandwidth, to continue to see the stream like in a very, very good quality. Guys, so any more questions about the charts? Wait some time, it will change automatically. Yeah, if you wait a bit, then the connection gets a bit better, and then it will give you the image quality again. Yeah, I really understood that you were answering the other one. Okay. Oh, really? So is this a fact? Should I search? I will definitely search. I will not search now because this will keep me away from the setup here, but I will try to check that. That's interesting. 99% of people lose money. Well, then I should be getting a lot more. I'm not getting my fair share of what people are losing. So guys, any more questions to the charts? Anything? No. Let me see how Bitcoin is doing. Well, we are having a bit of a volatile candle here. Let me just leave this on the chat so I can see if you guys have any more questions. Let me check. We are having some volatile candle here. This is because we are exactly on the resistance and the trend line. This is a 4-hour chart. Yeah. So we are now, I have one position losing money and all the others making money. That's good. That's good. I'm happy for that. So I still have one position below the price I bought. BTC, yeah, but just for a few €100. I'm not really worried. I guess we are going to continue because the bulls are very, very strong here. And if you guys look, let's look at the trailer, as Herman Jose used to say. Let's see the monthly chart. So the monthly chart looks good, unless we are just on an ABC correction here and we are still going to see 20K soon. But I don't really believe that. I don't believe that. Sorry for that. And so on the monthly chart, it looks good. It looks like the bottom was in here. And the moving averages continue to point up after this small inclination here. The steepness of the curve here. But now we are continuing up. And if you look at the 100 period on the monthly, we didn't even move. So this is still going up. Of course, this could be much higher than it is now, but anyway. And looking at the weekly chart, the weekly chart looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. If we are able to break the 20 period SMA here on the weekly, I see this going up in a fury to at least 48 and then starting to retrace a bit because of this resistance around here. So this will be high resistance, this one. This level here, the 48, 49, this will be really hard to pass. But we are still on a green 3 of 9 on the weekly. And that's very, very good sign. So let me check the daily. I like the weekly chart a lot. And this was the one that I used to hate some time ago. The daily chart also looks good. As soon as we break the 200 period, the purple line here, this will be freeway to 48. I believe that we will be on 48 soon, unless some crazy shit happens, or if Elon Musk tweets again that Bitcoin is not the future and Dogecoin is the best invention since the wheel. I don't see Bitcoin going down now. I see that we formed a lot of support, a lot of consolidation around these levels from 30K to 40K. This is amazing. Look at the levels that we accumulated here. So I don't see Bitcoin really going down soon. I see it continuing the leg up. If the bulls are strong, we will continue this leg up. So let's see how this evolves. Questions, guys? Let's go back to the questions a bit. Okay, so let's see. Thanks for your time, Hugo. Have a nice day. See you next time. Of course, I hope to see you again, bro. So let's see how this will go. Probably, I'm enjoying this live stream stuff with all the gear that I have now. It's really fun to have a live stream. Guys, don't forget the Telegram group. Let me just put the message again on screen. Here is, sorry for that, now big confusion here with all the messages below. Here is, so guys, here is the URL for the Telegram group. Don't forget, join the Telegram group and join us there. I am there. A lot of OGs of the channel are there, and you can share your thoughts. You can discuss Bitcoin and shitcoins wherever you like. But of course, we would prefer you to discuss Bitcoin. But anyway, just join the channel and you will be welcome, and everyone will be there to answer your questions, including me when I'm not recording or streaming or sleeping. So I always look at the Telegram group, and of course, what happened here? Oh, we are still in the same place. Sorry, I was looking at the other monitor. It seemed like Bitcoin was exploding up. So join the Telegram group, and of course, don't forget to gently touch the like button on this video and this stream and all the other videos. Of course, if you missed it, don't forget to gently touch the like button. It's very helpful for the channel to grow. The YouTube algorithm will also help us to grow if you like the videos and you like the content. Also, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell icon there so that you get all the notifications when I'm streaming or when I upload a new video. So that's it, guys. Let me just remove the message. If you would like to have something else on the ticker, just send me a message on the comments below and tell me what should be on the ticker, because this is just the first time I'm using the ticker here, and of course with all the gears also that allows me to do that. So if you would like to see something else on the ticker, just don't ask me for stuff that has to be updated dynamically, because the ticker still does not allow me to put, for example, the prices of coins in a dynamic way where it updates every second or every minute. So that's not possible for this ticker to do that, but we can have different stuff going on here. So you just suggest on the comments below and I will think about it, of course. Let me see some more messages. No more questions, just waiting to reach the 47, 48 and then be real patient and careful. Making a small trade starting on 38K. We'll see what to after. If keep for long or take profit once reach 47. I would not, I bet this will go a bit higher than 47 first and then retrace, so be careful with that. It's very, very possible, Hugo, that the price action will reach at least 48.5 or even 49 before it starts to retrace. So be careful with that, and don't take your profit sooner than you should, because you might lose some money there. Up only forever, Laura. They all look good. Coins are being scooped at fast pace. Yeah, that's what I was seeing on the charts. Let's see here. You guys can see that this is the daily, but on the 4-hour we are having a very volatile candle here. There's a big fight here for this position, for this level. This is a bit more real time, so I'll leave it here. You guys can see that this went up already to 44.5, around that, a bit more, actually, 44,600 almost. And then we went down to 43, more than $1,400. So this is the scope of this candle. a lot. Actually, I could see it there. 44,600 and the high, and the low 43,150. So more than $1,000 candle here. Very volatile candle on the 4-hour chart, and that means that the fight is on. The bulls are fighting the bears, and everyone is trying to get this position. I hope the bulls win here, because I would like the 44K to be broken and start to go up again to the 48. So let's see how that goes. Full screen. Do you guys enjoy the transitions between the screens? That's very nice. This is amazing stuff here. No sellers. I bet there are a few sellers because the fight is really hard right now. Maybe we are in a 500% monthly candle. I don't know. And porn bots. Yeah, the Telegram group has been invaded by porn bots recently. I don't know what's happening. Maybe they think we are really, really handsome guys there, and girls also, and they are sending all the bots to please us. But in fact, we have been banning a lot of porn bots in the channel. So don't worry, because all the undesirables are banned from the channel, and only the people that really want to be there and contribute will be there also. So August is still young. Yeah, I said August would be the month of the reversal. Actually, it started in July, but I missed it for 1 or 2 days, I guess. I said the price action reversal from those lows of 28, 29K was going to happen in August. Bitcoin decided to screw me up and decided to go up in July, in the last few days of July. So there's nothing I can do. Bitcoin, you don't change Bitcoin, Bitcoin changes you. So I'm being changed by Bitcoin since many years ago. Modest funding is great too. Yeah, I agree. Okay, guys. So I guess you don't have any more questions for me. I guess everyone is satisfied with my crystal ball. And what's going to happen during the weekend was the main question here. So I guess everyone is satisfied. No one is asking any more questions. Yes, thank you. Meantime, must be looking at the development scenario at the time. Okay. Sorry for the typo. Now in the balconies and bathing and watching on the phone. That's a very good thing. I would like to do that. I have a garden outside. This is a house where I live. It's not an apartment, so I can go to the garden and my dog is there and I can enjoy some sunbathing also. But I'm really enjoying the stream. So, okay, guys. So that's it. I guess we have been streaming for 1.5 hours already. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me just where is the chat here? So that's it. I guess no one else is asking any more questions for the charts. Let's take a final look at the charts. So right now on the 4-hour chart, we have a very volatile candle. It's more than $1,000 difference between the low and the high. And there's a big fight going on for this position, for this price level around here. So let me just look at the price to time model very, very quickly. We are on the log scale. Of course, we are above the 20-period SMA. This is the log scale, of course, because on the linear scale, we are still trying to fight with the 20-period SMA on the weekly chart. But I now see some signs of very, very good bullishness here on Bitcoin, and I believe we are going up as soon as we break the resistances. The RSI on the price to time model is now getting out of my yellow circle, which is very, very good. This is the orange dashed line that represents the final level of the RSI post 75% correction after the, post 75% correction during the mid-cycle of 2013 when we corrected for the first time during that cycle. So we are now above the orange dashed line. This is a very, very good sign as compared to other videos that I recorded previously and also the live streams. So this is very, very good for the price to time model. I guess we could still catch on with the 2017 cycle here and continue to go up. We just need to break some resistances and break the all-time high. And then it's price discovery, guys. Can you imagine again price discovery like we had to the 64 all-time high, 64K? I love price discovery because no one knows what's going to happen. No one knows where it's going to stop and no one knows when it's going to reverse. So it's very, very, very nice. I really enjoy that. So I hope we break the all-time high soon. I see that happening if the bulls continue with this strength. So let's see how that goes. Regarding the crypto total, we are now around 1.77. This is already above the 1.6, 1.7. I said that we would have some retracement. We did retrace around 1.6, but now we are going up again very, very fast. So let's see where that takes us. And then we have the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance continues to be around 46%. That's good. That means that no one is making money on the pairs, Bitcoin, shitcoin. So it's good that Bitcoin maintains the level here, and I'm expecting it to go up soon. Also, leaving some shitcoins behind and others to die. So let's see here. Then we have the daily chart. The daily chart is now recovering again for the 4th day in a row, and we are now trying to break the 200 period resistance, SMA resistance, with this purple line. So you guys see here, the red line was left behind already. This was the 100 period SMA. Now we have the 200 period SMA to break and go above it. Then we have the weekly chart. This is the one I like the most. It shows how strong this 50 period SMA was to support the price and send it back up. So you guys see here that we went down to the support of the 50 period SMA, as I was discussing many times while we were still here in this path. And I said the 50 period SMA together with support from January, and January was here. So you guys can see that the support created here and the 50 period SMA made the price action jump to the upside, and that was very, very good. I was very happy that I was correct when I was saying that this line was going to support the price action. And the movement was also very, very good. I could see a lot of bullishness and many bulls on the sidelines. Many institutional investors here just waiting for the perfect opportunity. And when no one else was selling, they were starting to buy, and this was the jump we have been seeing in the last few days. So that's the weekly chart. What else can I say? Here we broke the trend line. On the Pro Indicators framework, we had a trend line coming from the top. The top being 1 point, the all-time high. The second point was the second high after the all-time high. And then I have a red ray here. And of course, this was the trend line to beat. And Bitcoin just broke it recently. If I'm not mistaken, this was yesterday or this morning. And we broke this trend line finally. So we are again in a bullish short-term trend. Let's see where it goes. The next resistance, if we are able to break the 44K, 42. Actually, I started to say 40, 42 and a half, and now I'm saying 43 and a half because we still have the white trend line from the last chart to beat. So we broke the trend line coming from the top, and we are now going to pop. Bitcoin is going to pop. I'm almost sure of that. I cannot be sure 100% of anything, as you guys know, because I don't have my crystal ball here with me, but I see strength in the bulls. I see all the signs there, and this means that Bitcoin is going up again to face resistance around 48. So let's see when we get there. Then we have the dollar. The dollar is going up also by the end of the week, so this is not good. I don't like it. I would prefer the dollar to be zero, but we are still not there. So during this last week, the dollar came up again and is now, I hope this is not an engulfing candle and it does not get bigger than the red candle that is here, that would be a very nice sign of bearishness. So I want to see the dollar again going down and breaking the trend line to the downside and testing support again around the 90 or 89 on the Dixie. Gold has been very strange. So gold went below the trend line and now is being held by the trend line that was coming from the top, the red trend line, which means bearishness. And we are now on top of that trend line in the red here. So if gold crosses this trend line to the downside, and I bet that some gold has been used to buy Bitcoin, I guess some people are trading gold for Bitcoin here. That's why Bitcoin is going up and gold is going down. So let's see what happens. But the trend line shows that this is correct because it has been resistance and now is being support. So if gold breaks the trend line, the red trend line here, we still have a chance with the 100 period SMA, the 100 week SMA here, the red line coming up. But the position of this low here for the year is at risk. So let's see what happens in gold. The S&P continues to go up, but this is already outside of the wedge. Guys, be careful. This is just an advice. Be careful with the S&P because nothing goes up forever. We have been having we had already 4 MRI tops. And this is again the week of the MRI top. The week ends tomorrow. So be careful because if not, the precise week of the MRI top or the next one can reverse the price action. So keep an eye on your positions if you invest on the S&P. And finally, the last chart, which is the one I usually use to all my drawings. So we are still sitting on top of the trend line and just a bit higher now than before when I started to stream. But we are still one step away from beating this trend line here and going to the upside. But when it goes to the upside, if we break this trend line, if we break the 43,000 resistance, this will get crazy, guys. This will get crazy till 48. So keep an eye on Bitcoin today and tomorrow because if we are able to break the resistance and the trend line, this can get crazy. Okay, guys, I guess that's it for today. I still have a few people here on the stream. I really thank you. Let me just put this here. You guys know already who I am, but it's never too much to remember you guys. So here it is. I now also have a name and my channel name here for you guys who don't know, and the ticker and all those crazy stuff that we've been having today with the chat messages live. So I hope you really enjoyed this stream, that everything went as expected. At least I didn't notice major mistakes from my part here, from my end, trying to get all this thing to work correctly. So I hope you really enjoyed. And of course, I will be back next week, Monday. I hope Monday, with a new video, but not live stream. But we will start the week, I'm sure, with a very good price on Bitcoin. So until then, guys, thank you. Thank you very much for watching the live stream, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.